and see who has.
Hold on then. I gotta do this. So Krev is gonna be on camera, but his nameplate will be there.
He says that it will, but I don't think it should be. I think they are able to get off.
Okay.
All right, well, let me go ahead and start. This is Crystal Jordan with Rolling Out, and I am so excited to talk to my sister, Stacii Jae, this morning. First of all, how are you? How are you doing?
Oh gosh, I am amazing. It is my favorite time of year. Christmas, I love the holidays. I just love the energy of Atlanta.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I just love Christmas. I'm a Christmas girl, so yeah, I'm doing well. And the trees. I love the trees are falling, the leaves are changing, all that.
Lights. It just is a great time of year. I agree. I'm a Christmas girl too. And I love that we're talking about love around the holidays. But first, I want to point out a lot of people have a hard time during the holidays if they're not in a relationship. So I want to start out by asking you, do you have any suggestions? This is a time where a lot of people are going to holiday parties, and a lot of people do feel a little sad if they don't have a plus one built in. So what advice could you give our singles, during the holiday season?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I have to say, some of the ways that we learn more about being single is the TV that we watch, right? So, one of the things that I am really excited about is hosting an event in Atlanta for our singles, December 13th at 5th Street. I think it's on the corner of 14th and Peachtree. It's 5th Street. What is it? Oh my God, I'm having a mind. Five Church Midtown. That's it.
I've
Five
heard.
Church.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm saying Fifth Street. Five Church Midtown. And what I'm really excited about is partnering with Prime Video on their newest TV series release called Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Now, you're probably asking, what does that have to do with love and relationships around Christmas? Because, Crystal, I have to say, this show, it focuses on, I don't know, did you ever hear of a movie called Mr. and Mrs. Smith back in the day?
Of course, that's why I was thinking like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. There was a lot of violence, a lot of fighting in tandem. We know that the couple, all that.
Yeah,
Yes.
so the name we know, but it's kind of more a reimagining of that movie.
Okay.
It's starring Donald Glover, who is one of the co-creators as well. But what I'm really attracted to as a relationship expert is the themes around this show that involve love. So that kind of gets me back to the answer of what is going on with these singles around Christmas, right? Well, cuffing
Right.
season is not over. And this show touches kind of sort of on cuffing season and thematically, how do you meet person one, meet person two, who may not even be their normal type, but how do
Mm.
we still find love in during cuffing season? And so I'm hosting this event on the 13th. It's a speed dating event. So I'm
I
really excited to bring some joy to our singles lives in Atlanta.
Well, I love that because I was asking about like holiday parties, but I love the idea of actually doing something. And I do think during the holiday season, people are a lot more warm, people are a lot more open. So tell us about this event. What is the setup? What should people expect if they decide to take a chance and come out for speed dating in the middle of the holiday season?
Well, let me say this. First of all, Atlanta, you have to show up because, first of all, I'm going to be there. And again, we're going to be talking in the midst of speed dating. I'm going to use some of the relationship challenges that maybe John and Jane Smith are dealing with as they come together in this exciting new series that Prime Video is offering. I can tell you, I don't want to give too much away, but I can tell you one of the things that I am extremely attracted to. My boyfriend and I have watched the entire season.
Okay.
Just so you know, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
and I gotta say, the trailer came out today. Oh my gosh, you guys have to check out the trailer. The trailer came out today. You can go to Smith's on video on Instagram. But
Okay.
one of the things that I'm really attracted to is how both the Smiths come together and they kind of admit that, you're not my cup of tea kind of sort of thing, but they still stay open because they're
Mhm.
two lonely strangers around the holiday season and they want something different. So the show is not as much about Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie, it's more of a reimagining. And instead of us concentrating on just all of the espionage of the show, you really find yourself being locked into how do these two people come together and work through these, gosh, these very challenging relationship issues that we
Mhm.
see unfolding before our eyes. It's quite remarkable what they've been able to put together, simply because, I mean, it's that smart TV. I have to say that. And everything that you're watching, you really have to pay attention to, because the more you watch, the more you do fall in love with both of these characters. Yeah.
Okay, well, I love that. I love a good binge. So the fact that it's coming out soon and then we can watch it on Amazon. Let's talk about, okay, if Atlanta comes out to the speed dating event, we
Yeah.
know in speed dating you have a few minutes to actually make a first impression. Can
Mhm.
you, Stacey, Dr. Stacii Jae, give us some advice for men and women on how to make that great first impression when you sit down, you have just a few minutes in front of somebody new? What advice would you give to someone that's planning to come out on the 13th, planning to be at the Mr. and Mrs. Smith speed dating event, but wants to make sure that they leave a great first impression so that hopefully that can get them a second date?
I can say usually with speed dating, the nerves are there. You're feeling like you have to show up and be someone else, which I believe the best person you can be is yourself. So I would say, honestly, if the people are, when the people are coming out on that, any speed dating event, you want to make sure you're yourself, because if you form a connection, whether the person meet you, then your representative, like they say that we usually do when we're dating.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's good advice. That's really good advice. Well, I have to ask you two more questions while I have you here. The first is, when are we going to see you again with the couples on Put a Ring on It? When can we expect to see you back? What's going on with that? Or do you have anything you can share with us?
I don't have too much, but I can say that February may be a good month.
Okay, okay, we like that. We like that. And then lastly, what are you looking forward to this Christmas, Stacey?
Oh, wow. What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to, I'm in love. I have to say that love has found me, and I am so delighted that it has. My boyfriend and I did say, although the show is not coming out until February 2nd, I have the privilege of watching all 8 episodes. And I can tell you, he came over yesterday and he was like, babe, we got to watch the rest. I said, but they said I only had to watch the first three. He's like, no, we have to watch the rest. And once we got to the fourth episode, literally, we watched the entire rest of the season in one night. And he came to my house to do that, which shows you the balance of really what this show is. Usually, love shows, they're more about, women are watching them and the guys aren't really interested. But this, I can tell you, he came over my house just to say, no, 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 no. We're watching, not only are we watching the first three, we're going to watch the whole entire episode, the whole entire season. We're going to binge watch this like the people should be doing February 2nd. I said, okay,
I
well.
love that. Well, you'll definitely have to give us some reminders before February 2nd. I'm so happy to hear that you're in love. I'm excited for you. I think love just breathes new life into all of us. And so congratulations on that. Looking forward to wishing you a happy holiday. And any last minute messages from you to our viewers out here that are looking forward to this season?
Never give up on love. That's one of the things that I have to say, as a young woman who has been through many relationships and never gave up on love, no matter how possibly social media may want to paint that picture that love can't happen to, you. I just never gave up on it. I believe that everyone can have love. You just have to kind of never stop believing that you can. So keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. Never give up on love. Happy holidays, Dr. Stacey. Definitely
Always
looking
a
forward to
pleasure.
seeing. Definitely looking forward to seeing more of you, and hopefully, our viewers will get a chance to come out. Take a chance, come out, take a chance on love. December 13th at 5 Church. Where can we find more information about that if they want to register?
Absolutely. I would say to register, reach out to me on Instagram, Crystal. Just tell them to reach out to me at Just Date Girl. But again, the information is as such. It's December 13th at 5th. Why can't I get this name together? December 13th at 5 Church Midtown. It starts at 7 p.m. and it goes to 10 p.m. And again, with an open mind and be ready to date. Get your date on.
a date on. Thank you so much, Dr. Stacii. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.